What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are here today to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, listen, y'all. This episode was trifling as hell. I've come to the conclusion that Lisa Rinna is the devil. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. Lisa Rinna is the devil incarnate. Like, that lady is evil. So let's get started on how all of this folds out, okay? So also for y'all, my name is Jeremy Speaks. Welcome to the channel for those of y'all who are coming for the first time. But so the episode starts out with Dorit with her daughter. She excuses her daughter, and then she calls. I don't know if she calls or Kyle calls her, but those specifics are irrelevant to the conversation. But they have a phone call. Kyle is still in Atlanta or Georgia because she's filming her portion for the Halloween movie, right? That she's starring in with Jamie Lee Curtis. And they're going through all the pleasantries and things of that nature. Then they go into what had happened on the Aspen trip. So Dorit basically says, we went to Crystal's party, but Lisa Rinna ended up leaving early because she just felt so much about what she's seen in Aspen with your sister, how all of that is going on. And that's when Kyle says, yeah, I heard that she said a lot of things about all the girls, but specifically me. And then it goes into this confessional where Kyle is looking like, it's just our family has been through so much, and I just don't want to lose my sisters again. So it's probably best if I don't hear what was said. And I'm just like, oh God, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I am not a fan of Kyle. I am not a fan of Lisa Rinna. I kind of like Erica, and I know a lot of people don't really like her like that, but I like Erica. But when it comes to Lisa Rinna and Kyle, it's a scratch on that. So basically, Dorita's gonna then say, "Oh, sometimes when you have family, they like to pick on the weakest one, which could be their own family." And I'm over like, "Shut up, Dorit." I was like, it's so funny how you're saying this, but y'all all pick on the weakest person in the group itself. Like just a few episodes ago, y'all were telling Crystal to basically get over her eating disorder. And y'all called Sutton y'all called her y'all did all of that. And I don't believe for a second that Kathy went at Kyle unwarranted. In my opinion, I think Kyle deserved it from the time that I had saw them go to Aspen, because she was literally letting these women disrespect her sister, and she's doing nothing. She's not standing up for her. And we're going to go into a little bit of that at the end, towards the end of the episode, not the end of the episode, but towards the end of this review. I'm going to show you guys the comparison on how Kyle reacts for some women versus others, because it's the hypocrisy for me. It's the BS for me, and I don't feel bad for Kyle, and I do believe that she deserves to get dragged. And if Kathy did that, then so be it. You literally let Lisa Rinna destroy every single one of your sisterhoods, and you continuously want to do it. But I guess. But let's move on. So the next scene that we go to is basically Erica is on a Skype call with her therapist. Shout out to Skype calls with therapists, because you know that's what I'm doing. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? But she's basically talking to the therapist, and the therapist is giving her some really good information. But what I really did like about this episode, not this episode, but this scene, was that I could really see a more, I guess, grounded version of Erica. Usually is always, you know, the ice queen, is always the hard shell, you know, nobody can shake me, you know, or I'm gonna cuss you out, I'm gonna call you this, I'm gonna call you that. But it was really nice to see her really open up and talk about what she's been feeling. And you know, when she actually explains it, I can understand. And I just want y'all to hear me out. So suppose you are in a relationship, you get into a marriage, and this man has literally given you this luxurious lifestyle that you have become accustomed to. He's bought you all of these exquisite things, these exquisite gifts, and you're really loving everything, right? Then all of a sudden, you find out on the news that this man has literally embezzled all of this money from victims. And then everybody starts targeting you like you are the one behind all of this. You will kind of feel a little bit salty as well. I'm not sitting here trying to I guess the word, I am not trying to make what Erica is saying okay, or make what she's doing on the show okay. But I'm saying, like, she's literally had documentaries about her, not even about Tom Girardi. They're making documentaries about her. And it does not make sense to me why she is the one being targeted for something that Tom did. Why are we all coming at Erica? Like, I don't understand that. And maybe it's just me. And I know it's disgusting for Tom Girardi to be, like, you know, taken for victims. But I don't understand as to why that all has to fall on Erica. And if I'm not, and you know what, and I'm sorry, but if somebody had, if the public is making a documentary about me dragging my ass, you know, to filth for no reason, for stuff that I didn't even know was happening. Like, I'm not in a law firm with this man. I don't know what he's doing with all of this money. I don't know he's one of the top law, like, you know, attorneys in the country. How am I not supposed to expect that he's making 20 million a year? Like, and then to come to find out, he's getting now he's getting, you know, sued, and lawsuits are coming about. Now, my issue is how Erica is handling things in the aftermath. Now, I understand that things may be hard, but you still need to exercise a level of compassion and decorum, right? You can't just sit here and want to be looked at as the victim when there are actual victims who have died and their families are left with nothing, although they've won a settlement that your husband stole. That's where I have an issue with. But I don't have an issue with Erica being emotional or being angry about what has been happening. Erica is evil and greedy. Damn near everybody is evil and greedy. Everybody white and rich for the most part is going to be evil and greedy. That's how you get rich. You don't get rich by being a good person. Let's be real. That's why I always said my goal in life was to never be rich, was to never have like billions of dollars with like an amalgamation of money. My goal was to always be comfortable and be happy. Right? It can be like most of these people are greedy. Let's be real. I don't think Erica is any different from anybody else that's in the industry that is making over millions and millions and millions of dollars. Number one, if you already have 10 to 20 to 30 million, why do you need to become billionaires? And if you are a billionaire, why are you sitting here trying to crush smaller people to get even more money? That within itself shows a level of greed and vanity. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think that Erica is any different than anybody else. be mad at Tom, but give those people their money. But the thing is, but like you have to look at it from Erica's point of view. I don't know if what he got me is from that money. He wasn't always stealing money, so I don't know what he's taken and given to me. So we need to find out how all of this, how like where all of this stuff has went, how all of this stuff has gotten to me, how all of this stuff has, where it came from, and then we can talk about giving things to people. I'm not just gonna give my stuff away. Do you like? I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I don't understand why people are not, I guess, understanding where Erica is coming from. I know everybody is going to say, oh, she's disgusting. Oh, like, oh, this and that. And I do believe that Erica is very disgusting, especially in a few of these episodes. But I'm saying that I would feel the same way. I'm going to just give all my shit away as well. Is that what we doing? Without any proof, without any, like, I don't know what money he bought the stuff that he's given me. So therefore, until we find out, I'm going to keep it. I'm sorry for the victims, but I'm not the one who did it. Tom is. Take his stuff. His room is on the other half of the mansion. And then after that, you can take the mansion. Just let me get my stuff up out of here. And then after that, if you want to investigate my stuff to see where it came from, then do that. And if some of it came from Tom that he took from the victims, then take that with you. But until then, I'm not just about to automatically give all my stuff away. No, that's crazy. We don't know. Those people have been together for over 20 years. We don't know what percentage of her stuff is bought with the victim's money. That's what I'm saying, Shirley. Right? We just can't automatically say all of her stuff is gotten from, victims. She's been with him way longer than when the plane crash happened, right? But we don't know. But we're not going to sit here and act like Tom didn't have a job as one of the top attorneys. So he had his own income on top of that. Now, I'm not saying that the victim's money was not mixed into that, but Tom's whole income was not just all all the victims' money. It's not like he just came into law and then started taking from victims. And that's how he got his money. He was an attorney, but then he started to do snake stuff. And then we have to figure out where the funds are coming from. What bought this, what bought that. We need to trace it all back and then make the decision that after that point. How many years? That's what I'm saying. But this man is old as hell. He's been practicing law for years. We don't know how long. Like I said, we need to investigate this. And I'm not against that. I'm not against that. But I'm just trying to put myself in her shoes. And I just can't imagine, one day I'm sitting here, living luxurious. And then I find out that he's stolen money and put it in a household, and then all my stuff has to get snatched. I'm gonna feel some type of way as well. I will feel some type of way for the victims as well, but I need to also maintain my own livelihood. Well, I ain't know all of that. We gotta I feel what I said still stands. We need to investigate. And we need to trace all of these things back. And if items has been bought with victims' money, then Erica needs to give it back. But I'm saying I don't believe everything that Erica has are from victims. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I'm doing whatever keeps me from being investigated for his wrongdoings and keeping some of my stuff. Exactly, Monique. People are I'm saying everybody, people are saying it because it's not them. People are only saying this because it's not them. They're not in her shoes. But if I was dating somebody and I had no idea what he was doing, and then it come to find out he's been stealing all of this time, and then I take full repercussions of that, I'm going to be pissed off too. I'm going to be angry as well. I'm not just gonna be like, okay, I'm so sorry. Just take all the stuff that I ever owned. Who would say that? What are you gonna be left with? She can live off her Bravo money, but we don't know how much Bravo money she get. The Beverly Hills girls are not like the Atlanta girls. They don't get millions of dollars. I don't like, who is a good person nowadays, child? I don't know. But anyway, let's move on. So the next scene that we go to is basically, hold on, let me make sure I'm in order now. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. All right, so the next scene that we go to basically is Erica is hosting an event, and she's invited all of the girls to come, and she wanted the girls to come with their stylist because I guess this is like some type of styling event, or I didn't really understand what the event was, but I was like, okay. So all the girls came, including Sutton, which I was very surprised about. And I'm up here like, Sutton. I love you, Sutton. I love you down. I don't know if y'all know, I love Sutton. I love Sutton. I love Garcelle. A part of me loves Crystal. I'm not fully invested in Crystal yet. But yeah, listen. Sutton is really becoming annoying how you are literally fighting for these women to accept you when you don't need that. You literally have the audience on your side, which is the most important thing, because when you have us on your side, you're the fan favorite. You bring the ratings. You hold the power in the group with Garcelle, but you are such a people pleaser. You do not understand that you do not need to please any of these women. But she's there, and she in the confessionals, she's up there saying, I really want Erica to overcome this. I really want Erica to win. I really like Erica. I just want her to overcome all of this. And I'm up here like, she called you an aunt. She called you a see you next Tuesday and laughed about it while you cried. She threatened you. She embarrassed you. She laughed at you. She ridiculed you. She tried to break you mentally. I was like, girl, if you like the abuse, Sutton, I love it. If you like being treated like a doormat, then I love it. If you like being treated like a hefty bag with a hole in it, then go ahead, sis. But at the end of the day, these women are never going to see it for you, including Erica. And I guarantee you next season, she gonna still be not feeling you like that. After all, how many times have you apologized? How many times have you tried to make amends with her and she still is not seeing it for you? She does not like you. And I don't understand why Erica continues to say that she likes you, but y'all need to get it together. She don't like you. How many times do y'all have to have sit downs and apologize to one another? And then she literally trifes you the next couple of episodes with Lisa Rinna and Kyle. And then you sitting here looking stupid and angry because once again, you open up to people who do not like you. It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. So everybody comes in, everybody's there hugging. Garcelle couldn't make it because she's filming for The Real. Kathy wasn't there because she don't mess with Erica or Lisa like that. Plus all of the stuff that had happened from Aspen, she's definitely not coming. So, but before Erica gets into her event, she gets stopped by a reporter. And the reporter is up there like, Erica, you look so beautiful today. What are you wearing? Erica, what happened in Aspen? Erica, so are you saying Kathy is evil? So are you saying that the group is torn apart? And I was like, these are terrible questions. And I was like, she called this woman here to ask her these questions, and I'm not buying it anyway. Like I was saying, so all the women go sit down on the couch, they're talking, right? This is when Lisa Rinna basically says, I'm still affected. I'm basically going through PTSD. dealing with all of the stuff that Kathy did. Like, oh my God, I never seen anything like it. What was going on? And I am disgusted. And you know something? I'm praying. I'm sending prayers and thoughts to her through my heart. Me and Sutton at this point are both looking like prayers. Sutton says, does she even pray? I was like, I don't think she does, Sutton. I think she worships the devil. I think she worships the devil, if you ask me. It would not surprise me if Erica was a devil worshiper. It was when you look, I mean not Erica, but Lisa. If you look at Lisa in the eyes, she has a dark soul. And I could not be around Lisa. It's like just looking at her makes my skin crawl. But anyway, let's move on. So they're all talking, and then so basically Lisa Rinna is once again going through how she talked about everybody in the group, how she did this, how she did that. Then we go to Crystal's confessional, and the producer basically asks, do you believe, and mind you, when the producers are asking, they sound so sarcastic because I don't even think the producers believe Lisa. So they're saying, do you believe Kathy said all of this stuff about the women? Do you believe that Kathy said all of this stuff and did all of this and all of that? And Crystal says, I believe Kathy. And I was like, we all believe Kathy. If anybody believes Lisa Rinna, they a damn fool, because Lisa Rinna cannot be trusted. Lisa Rinna is a demon. She's a demon, and this episode proved it to me. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, I do not like Erica. I mean Lisa. We keep on talking about Erica, me and Shirley. So the next scene that we see is basically Elton John had called Diana, and was up there like, oh Diana, I love you. Oh yes, Diana, oh you're so amazing. Oh, I just love you so much. I was like, can somebody please get Elton John off the phone, please? He want to be on the show so bad. I was like, do you still love her, although she's been accused of sending bots to attack Garcelle's son? Do you love her? Do you love her so much now? Or are you just going to be one of those people that says, she didn't do it. She didn't do it. Like, I was so disgusted by that. I was like, okay, Elton John, get off the phone. I was like, we don't want to talk to you. Just when I had really started liking Elton John again, because he had collaborated with Britney Spears when Britney really needed it. But anyway, so now we about to get to the good stuff. We got all of the other stuff out the way. So now we are at Kyle's house. Kyle is, festering around the house. She was up there like, oh my God, I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh, I cannot believe this is about to happen. I'm about to speak to her. I'm gonna be like, Kyle, quit the theatrics. This is your sister. You literally grew up with this lady. You acting like you're at a meeting and your boss is pissed off at you and you're about to get disciplined. Like, why are you acting like this? This is the woman that you saw as a child, who was also a child with you. Like, why are you acting like you do not know Kathy? It's so annoying to me. I cannot. This is why they don't like you, Kyle. This is why they don't like you, because you sitting here trying to act like a Karen to your own sister who's a Kathy. It was really annoying, y'all. So she's up there like, oh my God, I'm about to have a panic attack. Kathy's about to go. Then a knock on the door comes. She was like, was that the door? No, it wasn't the door. It was God's footstep on the earth. Go answer the damn door, Kyle. Kyle answers the door, and basically Kathy has walked out of her car, took a little bit of a plant from the bushes outside, and she's up there like, here's a little flower from the Ponderosa. I don't feel like, Kathy, please do not be doing that weird stuff. And she's like, it's good to see you. And so they go into the living room. They all sit down. Might I add that Kyle's house is really beautiful. I love it. It's so beautiful on the inside. I just love her decor. Like it's very, very beautiful. But they sit down and Kyle was basically like, so I talked to Lisa and she basically let me know that something had went on in Aspen and that you said a lot of stuff about me. And I just want to know why. Why would you say that stuff about me, Kathy? Why would you do that? Like, what did I do? And then Kathy is basically, it's the elevation. I had a couple of glasses of wine. It was just a lot for me, all wrapped up in 3 days. And you were also talking about my outfits and making jokes about me. And then Kyle's like, I'm not gonna apologize because Kathy, you're a jokester too. And then Kyle went into her confessional basically saying that, it's so funny that Kathy wants an apology and her feelings are hurt from being a jokester when literally all she does is cracks jokes on me. Then it pans to a flashback of her literally tearing tearing Kathy down for everything Kathy wants to wear. Oh my God, Kathy, why are you wearing those shoes? Oh my God, Kathy, why do you have that bag? Oh my God, Kathy, why are you dressed like that? Don't you know who you are? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then the only thing that we saw Kathy do to her is hide her purse, which was very playful. I've been known to hide one of my friends' things, when I didn't want him to leave so fast. But yeah, like it wasn't really balancing out to me. But Kathy, I don't know if Kathy is just not good at articulating herself or if she's just very awkward and she's not that great of a speaker. But I'm going to tell y'all what I believe. I believe that when Kathy had got to Aspen, she had a lot of high hopes. Kathy does not peg me for a person that is, elitist or bougie. Like the lady didn't have any issues sleeping in the bunk bed that her sister placed her in, coincidentally. Anyway, she didn't complain about that. Meanwhile, if you pulled that on any other housewife franchise, they're gonna flip out if you try to put them in a twin size bed. So she didn't trip about that. But what it was is that when she wanted to bring out her tequila, she really wanted your support. And you didn't support her. And not only that, but you allowed your friends to play in her face. And you were talking while she was talking. Not to mention that, but the lack of support from you when the other women started to disrespect her on top of that. Not to mention like the all the jokes that you cracked on her. And you could just see that Kathy was boiling over even after she left the hat shop and they had seen her later that night. Kathy was pissed, but Kathy gathered herself. And by the time they came back to the house with Lisa Rinna, she felt like she had basically got herself together and she was being very hospitable. She was saying, I can understand where you're coming from. Yeah, when people don't support you, but that does not mean that anger that she had dissipated. She only pushed it to the back. And once you start pressing things and pressing things and pressing things, something's going to explode. And at this point, it probably didn't even take much, only one minute thing of hers to make her feel that you did not support her in the moment. And she flipped the fuck out on you. Period. That's what I believe that happened. And then when she got to the house, when she ignorantly went with Lisa Rinna, I don't know why she did that, which makes me think that maybe Kathy is not the smartest crayon in the box. Maybe not the most colorful. But so when she had got to the house, her flipping out and saying all of these terrible things about, Kyle wouldn't surprise me. And I wouldn't be upset about her talking about Lisa, Dorit, or Erica, because all have been terrible towards her and rude and disrespectful. So why are we going to sit here and act like they don't deserve to get berated with insults? Aren't y'all the same women that locked her out of the store and wouldn't let her come in when she knocked on the door politely to try to get in there? Like, it really kills me how Kyle wants to come across as some type of victim. And I believe that she knows that Kathy is not good at articulating herself, when she's put on the spot and she can't really support the reasons of her actions. Although when she acts in the moment, I believe it's justified. And that's what I believe. I believe that Kyle knows exactly why Kathy did what she did. But Kathy has a big heart. Kathy is a nice person. Kathy is down to earth, and Kathy does not like to go at it with her sisters. So she's going to apologize, and she also feels guilt because she's supposed to always come across as the bigger person because she's the older sister, correct? So then Kathy apologizes. And Kathy gives like this really genuine apology. The apology is very genuine. She says, I am sorry. And then Kyle says, I just never feel supported by my sisters. Like, I don't feel any support. And then Kathy says, I am so proud of you. Mom will be proud. You're a great mother. You're a great wife. You are doing it. You're doing everything. And it's amazing, Kyle. I am proud of you. And I felt like that was so sincere. That was so sincere. And you could tell that Kathy felt bad about what she said about Kyle and like at the like, at Aspen. But might I add that I do not believe Kathy said anything homophobic. I don't believe that Cassie said anything racial. I don't believe that Kathy said any of that stuff. I just believe that she was berating the Fox Force 5 with insults and lighting their ass up. And Lisa didn't like what she heard. And she took advantage of that and wanted to make a storyline about it because let's be real, Lisa has not had anything going on this whole season. So she every single time she tried it with Sutton paid her dust. She didn't really get the reaction that she wanted out of Sutton because Sutton is too nice and not willing to put up a fight with her. But then so she's gonna try it with Kathy, but Kathy views you as a pest as well. So anyway, so they hug and they basically talk. And Kathy basically says, and I feel like I really should, apologize to Lisa too. Mind you, because she's a good person. Talking about Kathy, she wants to apologize to a woman who don't even deserve an apology. The same woman who played in her face about the wine that she had released, or the alcohol that she had released. The same woman that Kathy wants to apologize to. That shows how good of a person that Kathy is, in my opinion. But let's move on. So Kyle says, Lisa's gonna be here soon. Like she's showing up. So if you want to talk to her and get anything off your chest, you can. Kathy says, sure, I'll do that. So then we fast forward. The next scene that we go to, we see Erica coming to Sutton's place, and Sutton's house is so beautiful too. Y'all know those movie scenes, or when you have like this white interior house and you have like the sun shining through, and like the mom wakes up and just like and like this happy joyful music is playing. That's what it looks like in Sutton's home. Like Sutton's home looks bright, beautiful, just light. So she's coming there to talk to Erica. Erica knocks on the door. She invites her in. They're having Popeyes for lunch. Like she's literally laid out a whole table of Popeyes. She has like the sweet tea in a glass. She has everything in crystal, crystal holders and containers and things like that. I'm up here like, Sutton is so relatable. Sutton is so relatable. I love Popeyes too. Sometimes I love their fries and their po' boys and their seafood, the shrimp and stuff like that. Sutton got one of the better homes and gardens. Got one of those better homes and gardens houses. Yeah, she does. I agree with that. Let me start being mean. Why you gotta start being mean, Ellen? What's going on? Why are you being mean? What's going on? So let's move on. So Erica and Sutton, have a sit down. And Sutton says, I'm really happy that we had this sit down. But what I really want to say to you is that, Erica, all I want for you is to not blow up on people the way that you have. And then Erica is looking at her very stone face like, me too. But you want to know something? I feel that I deserve some compassion. Just a little bit of compassion. And then and then Sutton says, and that's another thing. I just want you to give compassion to the victims. If you gave the compassion to the victims, that would absolve you of all of this. Right? Just giving compassion, because at the end of the day, Erica, we have nothing against you. And then Erica basically saying the same sentiments. Once again, they go over this talking thing where they try to make it seem like they're making amends, but we'll see at the reunion how good this is going to go, because I don't believe for a second that Erica likes Sutton. I don't believe it. I don't know why Erica is playing this game. You do not like her. You don't. And that's fine. You don't have to like her, but you don't have to act like you do. You don't have to act like you forgive her either. Just be real and just say that you do not like Sutton. You do not like her. But Sutton, I guess Sutton is like, groveling so badly. Sutton is like literally laying her self-esteem, her self-respect, and her self-dignity down by the riverside. So Erica's going to oblige her, because it comes across as you kissing her ass. So as long as you kissing her ass, Erica's going to be fine with that, because that's what she likes. That's when you kiss her ass. So I guess continue to do what you do. But I don't think anything was resolved, and it was to me at the end was fake, was disingenuous, not from Sutton, but from Erica. I do not believe for a second that Erica likes Sutton at all. Sutton, you a damn fool if you believe that. Don't trust her. Don't trust her. All right, y'all. So the next scene that we are at is the final scene. Okay. And this is when Lisa Rinna arrives at Kyle's house. So Lisa Rinna arrives at Kyle's house, sits down, hugs Kyle, does not hug Kathy, and that already sets the precedence for how this is gonna go. And basically, Kathy just lays it out. I apologize for what I said. I apologize for my actions. They were not right. And, I was wrong. Genuine apology. But that, Lisa Rinna just can't take that. Lisa Rinna is going to say, but where did that come from? Kathy, I don't like to tell people that they need to get help, but Kathy, you should probably go get some help. Lisa, you're the last one to tell somebody that they need to go get some help when you literally just had a whole meltdown at Kyle's celebration. Like you are literally the most mentally unhinged on the cast, but you want to tell Kathy that she's mentally unhinged. Okay. Anyway, so Kathy is up there like, it was just a lot, it was just a lot. I think I had too much to drink. And that's when Lisa Rinna followed up once again and just said, Kathy, you said so many vile, nasty things about her and all of us. And I just want to know, where does that come from? With that hate, that nastiness, where does that come from? You have to think about that if you want to make this right. And this is when not Paris, but Kathy says, Lisa, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said any of that stuff, and it wasn't right. Maybe it was the elevation, maybe it was the drinks. I don't know. It was a lot on me that weekend. My friend also died. I have a lot going on. And then she was like, okay, I'm like, I apologize, okay? And then this is with Lisa Rinna. Is that supposed to shut me up? Is that supposed to shut me up? We're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna discuss what you said. And we're gonna take it there if you'd like to really get into it and really get to the meat and bones of what is going on. Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna, you are so pathetic. You're so pathetic and you're so disgusting. To see the smirk on your face, to see you literally take enjoyment, to literally see you take enjoyment from seeing the demise of a sisterhood literally made my skin crawl. You were evil. You were disgusting. You're a liar. You're a manipulator, and you're really jealous, and you're really envious of people who are better than you, more pulled up than you, have more money than you. It's disgusting. So at this point, Kathy's like, I don't know. I just maybe it was the alcohol. Maybe it was, I don't know. My friend died. I'm going through a lot. And I didn't even tell you that, Kyle. I'm going through a lot. And I'm up here like, Kathy, cut it out. Enough of the excuses. Enough of the excuses, Kathy. Just say what it is. Just say what it is, Kathy. You don't like them. You felt like they were treating you trash. You got drunk. You were irritated. And you also have been irritated and things stacked up on top of each other and you blew up. Just say that. If you just said that, that would eliminate all of this. But like the way you're stuttering, this is not the show for you. I like you, Kathy, but this is not the show for you. You don't need to be on this show. You're not good put under pressure. You're not good. You're not quick on your feet. You're not very articulate about how you express yourself and communicate your feelings. And this is landing you in even deeper water. You're literally handing Lisa, like, here you go. Eat me alive on a platter. Here I am, Lisa, take me. That's what you're basically saying at this point. So at this point, Lisa's up there like, Kathy, I understand that. But at the end of the day, Kathy, I'm going to hold you accountable. You're not going to get away with it, Kathy. Not with me. What you said about this beautiful woman next to me, what you said about this great sister next to me, and like she's smiling while she's doing it. She's like, what you said about this amazing woman, your sister, what you said about her was disgusting. And you really need to come to terms that you have a dark black heart, that you're evil, right? That you have that inside you, Kathy, and you really need to come to terms with that. And at this point, Kathy says, I have nothing else to say to you. I'm leaving. Nothing else to say to you. I'm leaving. So she grabs her satchel, her satchel bag and her hat, and then she ends up leaving. Kyle walks her out, and as she's walking out, she's up there like, oh my God, these flowers are just so amazing. Oh, so beautiful. I'm like, Kathy, get your ass in the car and go home. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with Kathy? I love her so much. She is just such a free spirit, child. She's just such a free spirit. I guarantee you that she's a hoot to talk to and just be friends with and just have a good time with, So anyway, so Kyle is in the confessional. She's up there like, I think that Kathy is trying to hold back her anger because she knows she needs to apologize. And, Lisa Rinna is just continuously pushing it. And she's taking it too far. Kyle, why the fuck did you say that in the moment? Why didn't you say that? And mind y'all remember what I said at the beginning of the video? How I was gonna like give y'all a comparison. Lisa Rinna literally called this woman's sister in front of her dark-hearted, evil, nasty, all of these different things. Kyle said nothing. But then rewind a few episodes ago when Sutton and Diana, who Kyle doesn't even know that well or even know like that, was going at it. And, Kyle and Sutton just said that, you know what? You're just nasty. You have a nasty soul. Kyle's gonna grab and shake her and says, don't say that. That's not right. Don't say that. Don't say that to her. Be nice to her. But you're literally gonna let Lisa Rinna tear your sister down in front of you and you say nothing. And that right there, Kyle, is the reason that nobody likes you, and neither does and your sisters don't like you, especially. That's the reason. Because every moment you let your friends, you let other people disrespect them, and you don't stand up for them, you don't say anything about them to stand up for on their behalf. But I guarantee you, if it was Kim or Kathy and the roles were reversed, they would have spoken up for you, especially Kim. Kim used to always have her back. But yeah, y'all, that's where the episode ended. And the finale is next week. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm really interested. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I probably should have been reviewing this from the beginning of the season, but you know, I had a very bad addiction to OWN Network for a time period. But y'all, I am so over, OWN Network and these TV shows that they're trying to push out. Anyway, y'all, I really appreciate all y'all watching. I don't really think I understand that this is kind of new, so it's not going to be many comments in here. So I guess I'll just end it here. I want to thank all of y'all for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please share because this is important. Like support me, support me. My name is Jeremy Speaks, and be on the lookout for me. Thank y'all so much. Okay, y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day, and I plan on doing the same. Okay. Peace. Bye.